Hi guys, we had a wonderful time in Conegliano, but it's time now for some adventures. It's a Sunday morning, and after a good breakfast in the very nice city of Conegliano, we drive out of town. Before we can go much further, we need some petrol. After filling up, we hit the road to the north from Conegliano. We are heading towards the mountains. It's very little traffic in the town on this Sunday morning. Beautiful weather, but already hot. Beautiful countryside, so green and nice. They obviously grow grapes, probably for the Prosecco, but Conegliano is a center for Prosecco production in Italy. We tried some last night, pretty good. As we come to the pre-mountains, if you can call it that, we start seeing some nice turns. We are heading to the San Boldo pass. It is ahead now. Here we turn towards the San Boldo pass. We are pretty excited about this. Here we have our first hairpin turn. According to Wikipedia, the San Boldo Pass reaches a 706 meters over sea level. There is only one lane possible, so the traffic is regulated with traffic lights and goes through 5 tunnels and across 6 bridges. The road was rebuilt to a drivable road by the Austro-Hungarian army in 1918 as part of World War I logistical efforts. The road was built in only 3 months and has been called the Road of 100 Days. As we got higher up, the traffic increased and there seemed to be a bicycle competition going on. We are now coming to the most famous part of the San Boldo Pass. It is amazing to look up and see the roads and tunnels up there. It is so unique to have those narrow hairpin turns inside tunnels. Now we come out of the last tunnel and to the top. This seems to be a finish line for the bicycles, and we also made it successfully to the top. We made a short stop at the top, had a coffee at a cafe that is at the top. This was a really memorable ride up the San Boldo Pass. Now it's time to go down the other side. It is far less dramatic, but really beautiful and with some nice turns and twists. We are heading to Lake Garda today, and therefore we have to ride down from the mountains to the flatlands with its straight roads, and then we ride back into mountain land at Lake Garda. But first, let us enjoy the ride through the turns. They also have single-lane bridges in Italy. It's not only in Iceland, obviously. When we came to Trigiana, we took a short break, get some more water, because it was getting really hot again. Then we had to find what route to take to Lake Garda. After a good stop, we continue our journey through Italy. We are saying goodbye to the mountains for now, but we do see some in the distance. Very nice. We are now back at the typical Italian roads. Endless straight, but we are at least enjoying the beautiful mountain views. A strange intersection there. Beautiful surroundings. There are so many bicyclists in Italy. They must be hot too, but at least they have thinner clothes on than we do. Here we are passing and crossing the Piave River and a dam and a power plant. we are more or less on flat land now. We drove past this big monument in Pederoba. It was created by the Italians and the French. It is a memorial of fallen soldiers from World War I. Apparently, some violent battlefields from World War I are in this area, and World War I provided especially destructive for Pederoba. We are now back on the Italian Straits. Even though the surroundings are beautiful, the roads are quite boring, endless straight and flat. But it's worth it when we have ridden the San Boldo in the beginning and reached Lake Garda at the end of the day. As we were getting hungry, we found this open restaurant and stopped for a lunch. After cooling down and having lunch in the air-conditioned restaurant, we kept going. And we continue in the endless flat and straight. We needed a break, and the sat-nav told me there was a cafe somewhere there. This turned out to be an industrial area, and everything closed on a Sunday. So we drove around for a while and ended up stopping next to some trees and having water in the shadow. After the break, we continue with the flat and straight for a good while. Looks like they are growing grapes there, probably for winemaking. The Italian wines can be quite good. We decided to stop at a supermarket in the outskirts of Verona. We needed to buy more water, and we knew it would be air-conditioned. The temperature was up about 35 degrees centigrade, so we were thirsty and hot. The bikes needed to drink too, and it's better to park in the shadow when possible. This is our turn towards Salo on the Lake Garda. The sat-nav guided us through the Ponte Clisi on the river Chiese on the way to Salo. When we reached the main road to Salo, there was crazy traffic. cars and unbelievable amount of motorbikes. We must have passed 3,000 bikes on the way to Salo. Welcome to Salo. Thank you. And there is our hotel in the yellow building on the left. After checking in, we headed to the parking used by the hotel, and that was through the narrow streets in the old town. This is our parking, overview of the Lake Garda, and next to a police station, so we thought our bikes would be safe there, which they were. We had a nice dinner in the old town and a walk by the lake and in the old town. In the next episode, we ride along the beautiful Lake Garda, we ride the Della Strada Forra, and we have a bike down.